Lizzo and the allegations. That's an interesting story. A lot of hypocrisy coming from her end, but I also want to clarify I'm only going to be doing this video on my phone. I'm hoping this is a short-term thing. Right now I'm having issues with my laptop, but I still want to make some videos because I haven't uploaded in 4 days, mainly because of the computer reasons. But anyways, if you see me recording like this, it's because of that. But anyways, Lizzo and her employees. Right now there's a lawsuit that's gonna be filed on her. There's so much going on. I'm not gonna get to it all on detail, so if you want to find some of that, just Google it. I'm sure you could find everything that's going on. But the main thing I really want to talk about is the whole her fat shaming her employees. Now, first of all, how fat do you gotta be to get fat shamed by Lizzo? Because let's not deny it, Lizzo's not popular because her music's good. She's popular because she's the most famous fat woman in the world right now. Like, let's keep it a buck right here. She's not famous because her music's good. I'm sorry, I've listened to a lot of her songs. I remember one time I was like, hey, let me search up her best songs. I do this for a lot of the popular artists. I see, okay, maybe there's a song in there that's really good. That's actually how I became a fan of The Weeknd. I really love The Weeknd's music, but I did that for Lizzo. And they were all ass. They were all duty cheeks. Like, I'm sorry, but look, if you're a Lizzo fan out there, cool, that's great on you. All music's subjective, but man, that was duty, man. That was horrible. And really, anytime I've heard her talk, most of the time, the only times I've ever even listened to her was when her and Jiyoung were having their back and forth. She just kind of comes off as a little bit egotistical, which isn't really a Lizzo thing. I think that's more of a musician thing. Why is it that every musician just acts like the most arrogant piece of shit? Like, it's crazy because in soccer we love humble players. Messi's the most popular player in the world and he's incredibly humble. You know, any player like Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, a lot of these players, they're very humble and we respect that. But within the music scene, it's almost like it's normal to be the asshole. Like, you have to be a dickhead, you know? Like Eminem's a good example. I love Eminem's music, but a lot of his popularity came from him being just he's breaking the boundaries. Like, he doesn't care. He has no filter. And I noticed that's a lot with rappers specifically. And even if you listen to music, a lot of times it's about money. It's about getting the bitches. For some reason, a lot of the women rappers, a lot of them, they just rap about their pussy. But anyways, this whole fat shaming thing, I think it's really ironic that this is happening with Lizzo. How her rise has become mainly towards being the fat woman who's advocating for body positivity. Now, to me, I believe a lot of the body positivity conversations we're having online are not the right ones to be had. It's either you're like this guy who calls everything fat phobic, or you're somebody who just shames every fat person you see. You know, I'm getting kind of sick and tired of just seeing endless amounts of times of like videos of TikTok of fat people are just being made fun of. It's just annoying and it's cringe. At the same time, I also find it very cringe when fat people are like, oh, if you're fat phobic, if you don't support my lifestyle and all that. And look, it's America. Eat whatever you want. That's the beauty of America. You're able to balloon up to 600 pounds and no one can tell you shit, bro. You're able to go down to your McDonald's and get two, what are the hot and spicy McChickens? That's what it's called. Hot and spicy McChickens for like $5. You know, that's the beauty of America. Capitalism's beautiful. But, however, I don't believe the message of body positivity is one that we need to really, like, at least the way it's been said. I believe you should be happy with your body. I think that's how you lose weight. To me, the reason why I ended up losing a lot of weight is because I accepted I was fat. I acknowledged I was really fat. And I started learning, you know, I still have issues with my body. I struggle. Like, nowadays, if I eat anything with carbs in it or heavy amounts of carbs, I literally will panic. I'll go into a frenzy worrying, and I'm getting all these flashbacks of when I was fat. And, you know, it scares me being fat again. But I also think that it's not something that we should popularize. And I think that's an issue that we've had not just now, but for years and years in America specifically, or any really Western country in the world. You know, we accept being fat. Even Mexico has this issue. We normalize it's okay to be fat, and I don't think that's a good thing. At the same time, I do think there's also issues with people endlessly harassing fat people. I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you're bullying a fat person, that person's not going to lose weight. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. I'm fine if you make fat jokes and all that, but there's a difference between making jokes and being a complete dickhead. Anyways, the thing about Lizzo, sorry, I know this video is not cut up. That's actually why there's a lot of editing in my videos, a lot, because I just will ramble on about the wrong conversation. But Lizzo fat shamed her employees backstage. Now, again, we also got to clarify something. Innocent till proven guilty. People need to remind themselves that right now this is only what somebody else is saying. This isn't proven. This isn't official by any courts, so be careful with that. That being said, if all of it's true, it's very ironic. It's pretty shitty what she's doing. And I think, again, it shows you that people like Ellen, people like Lizzo, a lot of these people, they take advantage of their power. They take advantage of how popular they are and how really they can get away with anything. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, any Steen. You see this countless of times with famous people that they'll do such harsh things, such horrible things, and they just get away with it because for that time period, they're just so famous that you really can't do anything. And I think that's unfortunate, for the people who are trying to make it into the entertainment business. Like, imagine you're just trying to be an actor, and then all of a sudden the producer says, well, yeah, you gotta slob on my knob. That's how you get the role. It's like, goddamn, bro. And I know that's not where the Lizzo case is at, obviously. From what it seems, it just seems like she was inappropriate when they got drunk. How she would, make them touch, people in Amsterdam or something like that. Then another part of it is that she was fat shaming them, and there would be many times she would get on their asses, which I think is really shitty. If you claim to be a person who's about the body positivity movement, I don't think it's really right to tell someone they're fat, because that's your entire gimmick. A lot of times when people get famous, it's a gimmick. Speed, his gimmick is being crazy, weird, A lot of the conservative people like Nick Fuentes or Andrew Tate or just Pearly things, a lot of it is that they're very outspoken about something, and it makes them, it gives them attention. Kanye, same thing with this anti-Semitism. Then there occasionally it can be good, like Mr. Beast giving away money. That's a good gimmick. But Lizzo's gimmick was all just, I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat. Hey everyone, look, I'm fat, and I'm wearing very revealing clothing so you guys can see my jiggles. Y'all can see my extra skin. It's like at some point that got annoying. It's like that gimmick got boring. But not only now are we finding out that it's not just a gimmick, but it's a gimmick that she didn't even believe in it herself. And again, to me, to all my fat people watching this, whether you're 10 pounds overweight, 30 pounds overweight, 50 pounds overweight, always strive to be better. And not just with weight. I'm saying this with everything in your life. If you got a job, if you're in school, if you're in anything, YouTube even, if you're in any of these things, strive to be better. Strive to be the best person you can be every day. Be better. Excuse me. You can always be better. You can always do things. It's why I rebranded this channel, because I wasn't happy with the content I was making just a couple months ago. I wasn't happy. So guess what? I rebranded because I always believe you can do better. You can always be better. And I think while it's bad what's going on with Lizzo, I think it's nice to have this person who was like this fat influencer now kind of being shown that, yeah, she really wasn't that. Because at the end of the day, losing weight is important, not just for how you look, but it's also of how you feel and how long you're going to be on this earth. A lot of y'all, some of y'all are going to be parents, grandparents, and I think your kids deserve to see you in the future, and not just see you, but at least run with you, because kids are energetic. They're going to be running. Like, to me, I plan to run with my kids. If my kids are playing soccer or whatever, I'm going to be there, right there, making sure that I slide tackle them like Sergio Ramos, so that they know that life isn't easy. I'm just kidding by that, but I think that's true. And like this whole Lizzo thing, I think really needs to open a lot of y'all's minds. I know on TikTok and Twitter, it's fat phobia to lose weight. It's not. It's just good for the mind. We don't tell drug addicts to keep doing drugs, although some people do. But we don't tell alcoholics to keep drinking. We don't tell gambling addicts to keep gambling. So why doesn't the same apply to fat people? And by the way, I'm not saying go to a fat person and tell them to lose weight. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. Fat people are far more insecure about their weight than anyone else is. They will, like, when I was fat, I hated myself. I hated going out. In fact, I think I went almost 2 years without taking off my shirt in public. Just a couple weeks ago, I went to the beach, and I was shirtless. And I remember I was scared. Even though I had lost a lot of weight and I'm feeling good, I was still scared because it's genuinely a fear of yours, you know? And I think I think a lot of skinny people don't really know what it means to be fat. It's not just that you're just fat and you can't run or whatever. It's that you genuinely hate yourself. And I hated myself so much. Like, there was days where I would wake up and I'd be like, why the hell am I still alive? Like, what purpose do I serve? And I'm still like this. And now that I've lost weight, sure, I still have issues and I still have problems in my life, but at least I'm feeling better and I'm feeling good. It's genuinely not just about your physical health, but it's about your mental health. Like, your mental health severely gets better and you look at life positive. It's why I'm vlogging right now. It's why I'm doing so much on YouTube, because I'm feeling so much happier in a genuine way. You know, I go outside and I go for a run. I no longer feel like I'm just a fat person trying to run. Now I feel like a normal person running. And I still have my issues with weight. There's times where I don't want to wear a certain shirt. There's some times where it's like, even though all my shirts fit me again, like there was a time where most of this didn't fit me. Now all of it fits me, all of it. There's not a single shirt in there that doesn't fit me. Even with my jeans, my belt, it used to be on the 3rd hole. Now it's on like the 6th or 7th hole. It's crazy. Like, it's just so mind-boggling, all of that. And I know this video isn't really all about Lizzo. It's because I don't care about Lizzo. What I do care about is about fat people doing what they can. Be better. Because you really can be. And look, to my fat people out there, all I can recommend you is limit what you're eating. Find a workout you love. I personally love to go out on walks. I love going out for walks and jog. It's like a mixture of jogging and walking. I do it for 2 hours a day. I burn 1,000 calories with that walk. That's a lot of calories. And I'm only doing that for 2 hours. It's the simplest shit possible, you know? And I love doing that. And because I love it, I do it consistently. I think a lot of the issues is a lot of skinny people out there are like, just lose weight, go to the gym, eat salads. It's like, no, that doesn't work. Eating a salad's not going to help you. A salad's only going to make you want to go to Little Caesars and get more pizza. You know, don't do that. Go find something you like, find a workout you like, do that workout consistently, and try to change out. It's almost like substituting. Like, for example, I wasn't the biggest fan of soda. And so what I did is I stopped drinking soda. And now the only thing I drink is water. Drink a lot of water, by the way. I drink water. I'll drink energy drinks. I drink energy drinks. My energy drinks have become my substitute for soda. It's not good, especially because as a kid I wasn't allowed to because I was very energetic. But I drink a lot of energy drinks that usually at most have 30 calories per can. Sometimes I'll drink a Diet Coke, and then that's it. And then the rest of it, while I still eat unhealthy, I eat a sandwich almost every other day. You know, while it's still unhealthy, at least it helped me lose 40 pounds. And while I didn't do it quickly, like, it wasn't like a thing I did within a couple weeks. That's also another thing you have to put in your mindset. It's not about a race. It's about a marathon. For me, I lost all this weight within 9 months. 9 months, that's a lot of time. But guess what? I still did it. And guess what? Right now, start right now. Start right now. Because in 9 months, you could still be fat. But at the same time, you could also be in the position you want to be healthier. Even if you're only losing 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 10 pounds, it doesn't matter. You know, at the end of the day, go outside, go work out, do whatever it is you can. Don't let all these Andrew Tate fanboys tell you who you are and what you mean. You know, go out there to the world. Be who you want to be, but always do it in a way where, you know, it fits your life better. You know, because it's also not just your life, it's also the life of the people around you. Everyone around you wants to see you happy, wants to see you succeed. So go do that. But anyways, that's all I gotta say. I know I rambled on about something else. Also, I hate doing phone videos. I'm gonna have to place it down somewhere. My arm's literally exhausted. I didn't like doing this, but that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.